In this tutorial, we are going to walk through how to give managers different settings and permissions so that they can access and do different things within their own SubitUp accounts. First, on the staff page, which is accessible on the left-hand side underneath staff, you will click on the manager who you wish to change the settings for. Once in, you'll be selecting settings at the very top from the menu. On this screen, you're going to see the different positions listed that this specific manager are a part of, and all the different settings that they could have access to. One thing to keep in mind, you as a manager can only give access to another manager if you already have access for that position. So if for some reason you are not able to give permissions for certain positions here, that is because you yourself do not have those permissions. Let's go through each of these and what they allow the manager to do. First is staff manager. So can the employee add, edit, delete manager accounts from these different positions? Can they only view the manager accounts, or do they have no access at all? On the employee list on the staff page, it's the same options. Can they add, edit, delete those employees? Can they only view those employees, or can they have no access and they can't see it at all for these positions? For each of these, you'll be able to edit all for all positions at the very top, the very first row listed here. Or if you want to just have a certain access for certain positions, you can do that down below here as well. Shift templates is the ability to access and change all the different shift templates that are listed within a position. So these are found over on the left-hand side under schedule, configure templates, and shift templates. Availability. Are they able to see employee availability and even go in, and if this is checked, they'll be able to make changes to employee availability? Can they generate a schedule? Well, they have this icon that says generate schedules that will allow them to actually auto-generate a new schedule for your staff. On the calendar page, where they can see all the shifts that have already been created, can they modify the calendar, which basically means can they create new shifts, change existing shifts, etc.? Or can they only view the calendar and not have any access to make any changes? This next tab is the Communicate tab. So this is access to this tab right here, that when you click here, will give you access to the message center and different surveys that they're going to be able to send out should they have access to that. Pending requests, are they able to go to the pending requests page right here and approve and deny shift changes if you have moderation on for this position? Requests for time off. This is, are they going to be able to see requests for time off that come in and go in and approve or deny those specific requests for those positions? Recurring shifts is actually an option under position settings up top here. And this is going to be, can they change the ability for staff to drop recurring shifts that occur at the same time every week? Can they turn that on or off, or will they not have access to it? Will they have access to shift history? So the full history of different shifts within these positions, where they'll be able to go in and see where shifts were dropped, where shifts were added, which managers did certain actions within these shifts. Are they going to be able to see that on the calendar page? And lastly is time clock. So are they, if your organization uses the time clock, are they going to be able to go in, see the device configurations, see the time clock data, make edits and changes to that, set up a new time clock? A lot of different things that fall underneath this time clock area. If you're not sure if you should be giving a manager permissions to some of these, feel free to reach out to our support team. We'll be happy to help you out. Our email address is support@subitup.com, and our phone number is 617-401-8733. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks so much.